Yo, what's up everybody? It's iShades and we're back again with another video. I got a fire video for you guys today. Man, we are a month in and no fate trigger. Honestly, I thought by now I could just move on, but unfortunately, I can't get this game out of my heart. No, really. This game has taken me by surprise and it's taking my heart. Like I've fallen in love with the game, and for me it's one of the best experiences I've had. And honestly, when I played the game, I just felt addicted to the mechanics, to the gunplay, but we'll get to that a little later. I've heard some around different communities say, well, Fate Trigger, the Novita, is not really a big difference from other battle royales. And I could say you're right, but this is a far superior project from what I've seen and what I've played and what I experienced. I know that's a bit confusing,
but wait, hear me out, Daddy.
I'm telling y'all, from watching, you cannot gain the full Fate Trigger experience. Despite the map being insanely
big,
optimization issues, and despite the map being insanely big, sometimes it does take a bit to get around the map, yet in some ways, the game still manages to keep you intrigued. At this moment, I do not have intel if they are currently working on reducing the size of the map, but I do hope they do. And I know the game in the alpha had its optimization issues, but I strongly believe that they are working on it. And as well, the community has shared that they would like a slide mechanic in the game. And honestly, that would be very cool. Though from that alpha version, despite there being no movement tech, I still had a great time. And so did the boys as well. I felt everybody that played Fate Trigger had a good first impression. And like I said, besides the optimization issues, which honestly kind of killed the vibe a bit, and the ping issues as well. And let me tell ya, I don't think I could ever get tired talking about how amazing the gunplay in this game really is. It's by far my favorite, and it's up there for me and personal favorite in-game gunplay. The time to kill does feel a bit fast, and I wish the overall health could be raised a bit. And how could we talk about Fate Trigger and not mention our beloved waifus?
Hey, we're not talking about the jiggles. Relax.
They all feel pretty balanced. I did not feel a time where I was like, okay, this is insanely broken and this ability needs a rework now. Swordwind is probably the only awakener I could think that her kit may need a little work, but regardless, despite how high you could fly up vertically, you could still shoot them down. Never felt a situation in game where it was out of control or a ability is very unstoppable. Yeah, there are some meta comps that I could see early on that could be run in a competitive standpoint, but overall, nothing felt too crazy. And let me tell you something, for them to drop something like this in an alpha, that is extremely difficult. Balancing is probably one of the most difficult things in a shooter. When it comes to weapons, the only gun I was concerned about, and I discovered on the last day of the alpha that was completely broken, guys, was the Caddis DMR. That thing was literally a shotgun. The hip fire accuracy is insane, and plus the fire rate is pretty crazy too. It's too versatile, and it shouldn't be that way since it's a marksman rifle. Other guns were so fun to use, and they all felt pretty balanced. Yeah, some stronger than others, but they were fine. The upgrade station didn't make the guns feel too crazy either. I believe this is why this game for a alpha was so fun. The balancing behind it was really good, and to top it off, I love this dev team. I really like them, guys. I really do. They truly give me a vibe that their community opinion is important to them, even if it's good or negative. And listening to a community, guys, is something very important. And I truly mean when I say this. I believe this will be the best battle royale of 2025. Everything else out there is burned out. All these battle royales, in my opinion, have reached their time and max potential. And I'm not saying this just to throw shade at other BRs and say this game is better. And the OGs that are subscribed to this channel, no, definitely I speak how I feel. And if I'm telling y'all this is good, trust me, it's good, and it's worth putting your time in and your money in to support this game. Fate Trigger is something refreshing. We've never had an anime battle royale before that's had the hype like Fate Trigger has. By the way, we can't forget that this game will be coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, which is a massive W. A console release will bring so many eyes to this game, guys. It will really change the landscape and the future for Fate Trigger. If they could figure out how to optimize this game well on console, and controller support, the sky is the limit for Fate Trigger. We are so close on the game's return, and honestly, I can't wait for it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are excited for the game's return and what platform you are on. And guys, honestly, I've come to the conclusion I'm gonna just full on transition to Fate Trigger, man. I feel passionate about the game, and whoever knows Eye Shades and been following me for a while knows that I'm a passionate person and I don't like to do things that I don't want to do. And that's why I've stepped away from other games where I felt like the love and the passion was gone. And Fate Trigger for me is something that honestly in my heart, I feel passionate for it. I love the community. I love the gameplay. I love the art style. Like, this game has really captured me, like I said, by surprise. And I'm just so excited, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be safe, guys. Catch you on the next one.